so I wanted to talk to you all about setting up a network lab, not just for networking, but for doing any type of virtual machine testing. Very nice tool. It's called gns3. I'm here at the site. I've downloaded this. This is very good for networking professionals and anybody technical of the sort. So I want to show you all just how good this tool is. So I went through. We've downloaded. You can go to the gns3 site, and you have to sign up with an account and or register and sign up to get access to the community. Now, once you get access to the community, you'll be able to get in and have access, download, go to the download section, as you see here. So you can, let me go back here, hold on, and go to the download section, download. So gns3 actually runs in a couple of different environments or platforms, Windows, Linux, and Macs. Okay, let's click on download again. Did I miss something here? So I want to show you here. So, I guess I'm not signed in. Let me go sign in. So I'm gonna log in. So once you get logged in and you go to the download, here, like I said, you've got a couple of different options. You got Windows, Linux, and Macs. So I'm running Linux. That's what we're going to be focusing on today. So you hit the download option, and it walks you. Basically, it takes you to your installation if you want to install from packages. So the option that I chose is to do the Debian-based distribution. For some reason, Ubuntu, this one up here, it didn't. I had a problem getting that going through right. So I went down here. We added the repositories, which if you can add the repositories. If you get to your software updater, you can find it here. Just say update. Type in updates. And you can click on software updater and then click on your others tab. Once you get there, hit the add button. What you do is add that APT line that was available here. You add that line, and once you get out of there, it's going to run an update on the repositories available. Then you get here, you're going to sudo apt add key. I would copy and paste that into your terminal. It'll add the appropriate key for the installation. And go ahead and sudo update again. Sudo apt get update. And then once you do that, sudo apt get install gns3 GUI. Now if you're doing a fresh install, this is actually going to install Wireshark, gns3 GUI, the server, backend, all on your local machine. So you'll have that available. Okay, and once you've got gns3 installed, I suggest you to log out of your Ubuntu, log out, log back in, or just do a reboot. Just do a good reboot. Once you reboot, you're going to need to open up a terminal window. With your terminal window open, you'll type in gns3 and hit enter. This is going to launch or load up the gns3 application, and from there it'll load up like this. What you see on mine is I've actually had mine pre-installed, so I've got a lot of appliances and things loaded up. But once you've got gns3 fully loaded, it's a nice intuitive application. You can actually go through, you can add appliances if you have a virtual machine, anything like that. You can add these virtual machines down here at the add new template appliance, add new appliance template. If you don't, I highly suggest you folks go and download the gns3 VM the VM for gns3. Excuse me, I'm getting tongue tied. This will optimize the performance a lot better if you're running gns3. Okay, so I've got gns3 installed. Well, what do? Well, I would take you here to the preferences. This is where you're going to want to do most of your configuring to get gns3 set up on your machine, host machine. For the VM, you're going to add you'll add your ISO images. You go here, you can set up your server. This is where I said I suggest you download that VirtualBox image. Or if you're using VMware, download the VMware image, run gns3 from that virtual appliance. It'll, completely optimize the performance out for you, because you can, from there, you can actually tweak and adjust resources on the virtual machine itself. Okay, so if you just want to run local, you have local option here. Or if you actually have a remote, if you have gns3, if you actually have this running, the virtual machine running on a remote, another server or another box somewhere, you can actually come in here, boom, here, whatever protocol you want to use, put in the host IP, the port number, if any authentication is needed, and okay. What that'll do is it'll allow you, this will be using the resources over the network. So if you have pretty good network stability and your network connection is good, you can use the remote server setting, set up a remote server, and take all of the resource intense part of gns3, let that be handled by another machine, and that'll allow you to run so many more virtual machines. You create a lot of different environments. So you can do that. They've got packet capture down here. You can actually capture packets via Wireshark right from the environment. I want to move down here to, these are where you actually input, you can add appliances here. So these will show you your QEMU VMs, you've got your VirtualBox VMs, you've got your VMware VMs, and then you've got your Docker containers. Many of the appliances that you may want to use are readily available from gns3 Marketplace. So if you go into the Marketplace and you click on the appliance link on the left hand side, it'll bring you over here. You'll see a plethora amount of appliances that you can install directly into gns3. So this will allow you to set up just all kind of various network environments. If you want to do testing, you want to set up server testing, network, firewalls. You just want to, you setting up a similar network environment. You want to test connectivity. You're testing out protocols. You can run Wireshark. Take a look at the data. So this is an awesome tool. If you're a network professional or somebody in IT that's interested in networking, or you just you're curious about setting up different lab environments, or you have some limitations on hardware, this is a very excellent tool. If you're limited on hardware. This will allow you to set up, virtualize practically your whole lab setup. So you can go through here, set up a lab environment, pull in some virtual machines, do all your testing. When you're done, you can save the entire lab, open it back up at any given time, and continue on with your testing. This is, I think this is probably one of the slickest training tools, if you will. I know it's used by a lot of network professionals, even like myself. doing IT administration and some network troubleshooting. I've set this up so I can see how the data looks. So excellent tool. I can't sell it enough. If you're looking for this, go to gns3.com. Sign up with the community. And once you sign up, you'll be a part of the ever-growing network community of network professionals and IT professionals. Come and get questions answered, try out some of the various tools and software that's available. There's training material. So I highly encourage it. This has been a short one. I'm not going to stay on too long here, but I wanted to touch on and talk about this great application, this gns3. I've came across it maybe 2 to 3 years ago when I started doing my network studying and studying for the CCNA. I came across it because I myself was limited on hardware. I didn't have the networking hardware and equipment to do any testing like that. Because physical gear is always good, because that's going to give you more of a real world experience. Get tongue tied. Okay, so that's all I got for you guys today. So I really appreciate you guys tuning in to me today. Any questions? Put some comments below. Give me a thumbs up if you like, and get it out of here and share it with somebody. Because you know what they say, sharing is caring, and I like to pass along good information. So if you like it, comment, share it, and I hope to see you on the next video here. Tune in next time, guys. I'll see you guys.